Last time on Polymorph Self, we found out that cast member Robyn thinks she has massive protruding rodent teeth, despite the fact none of us have ever noticed or commented on it in 2 years. Anyway, Seyda and Hjani limped through the sprawling city of Port Valor, having barely survived a battle with assassins. They took refuge in the Elven Quarter, where they met Billicus? Turns out, Billicus, who came a month early for recon, forgot about the mission and set himself up among the city's drug community, where he met a straight-laced dwarven cleric? Manto was fine. Also in the Snowy Owl Inn was Nicholas Trass, goth poet, Cacathran winter elf legend, and extreme annoyance. Garrick, their new companion, brought the mission back on track by mentioning Cedric March, the kidnapped cleric. So, the more experienced members of the party decided to immediately and purposefully go directly back to the house to annoy the butler and have a bath. We do a meal thing. I'm going to fast forward it all.
Let's fast forward.
Yeah, so, so...
We go in the house, we're all refreshed, we walk out the house.
Exactly. You entered the house, you've had a meal. Garrick, I can tell you, your bath was spectacular. Even the, what was it, ferret thyroids. You smelt that in there, and you're feeling the healing properties of it on your skin, even now.
I'm touching my face and neck a lot.
You're glowing, like both literally and metaphorically.
Garrick, your skin looks so smooth.
I've never been this clean, and I mean I've been spiritually clean, but I've never been this physically clean. You know, and I don't know if I can ever go back to sleeping on garbage.
Well, stick with us and you won't have to.
Yeah, boy. You're my new best friends. I hope I'm not being too clingy.
Yeah. Okay, so now it's coming. It's the evening, and you are refreshed. I'm gonna. How many hit points shy of full are Hjani and Seyda?
I am 11 hit points shy of full.
Oh, okay. No, I can't just
But
magically put you back up.
No.
No. Hjani,
I'm -4.
-4. You are on maximum hit points again.
Oh, sweet.
But Billicus has good berries forever.
Why don't, he can do a certain amount per day.
I thought they... Oh.
Why don't you ask him?
Hey, have you got any of those, like, those good berries?
I have the best berries. My berries are the best. You think you know berries, but ask anybody. I have the best berries.
I've never eaten anyone else's berries. Like, I wouldn't
Right,
go anywhere else with my berries.
Good berry!
Do you cast it?
I cast good berry.
Roll the dice, 2d4, and say the number.
Oops, sorry, I'll count that anyway. 4 plus 3 is 7.
7 magical good berries appear, each one restoring 1 hit point of damage when eaten.
Okay, I'm up to 54.
Let's go to a square. I bet we can find out more information if we're at a square.
You're a square.
That was a nice.
You have heard of 3 squares where things happened. City Square, Library Square, and Statue Square down there by the docks,
Guys,
right around there.
Why do you think they call it Statue Square?
Because there's a statue there.
Huh.
And now, fast forward to which square?
Let's go to City Square. We go to City Square.
You arrive at City Square.
I made a
This is not a
decision.
democracy.
No.
Wicked Catherine.
Yeah. Stop talking. The decision has been made. Time has passed. You arrive at City Square in the dead center of the walled city. It's the evening, so it's still busy, but in another way. There's not like horses and carts and merchants toiling all kinds of goods around. Now it's people wandering the evening. And you notice something. People have these kind of paper lanterns on sticks of a candle in the middle of various colors. And it seems that young people like to walk the streets at night, holding their lanterns. Looks quite pretty. Because in the center here, where all 4 roads meet, 3 of the 4 corners have plazas. So you see all kinds of like people from the age of like 14 to 30 wandering around, talking happily, playing music, and holding up aloft these colored paper lanterns with lights coming out. It's very pleasant.
These
This
are my
is-
kind of people.
This is almost like in Cacathra, when all of the old ladies dance in the streets at night.
I follow the music. I go to... I must hear something that catches my ear.
Billicus follows something. He walks across the main thoroughfare into Library Square, and he notices that on the 20-tiered dais of steps leading up the city library to its now closed double doors.
Oh, I see why it's called Library Square, you guys.
Yeah, you see sitting on the steps are a group of people with lanterns, some talking, some friends, and there's a bard there playing a lute, and there's a guy playing some, homemade drums there, and they're having a jam session. Everyone's listening, but also around the back and to the side of the library, you see regular houses and alleyways and a couple of people doing their washing into a bucket and stuff like that. There's like regular life happening behind the hipster scene on the stairs, but the stairs of the library appears to be a cool hangout,
I head up to those guys and I pull something out of my pocket and I light it up.
Okay, a random human with a lantern says, "Hey man, be well."
You also be well.
And you are all there, by the way. You follow. Like you say. So, what brings you to this part of town at night, aside from the scene?
These guys are looking for something, and I just heard some awesome music.
What are you looking for?
Did you hear anything about somebody that got kidnapped?
Who?
Some guy in a white robe?
A Mr. Cedric.
That guy.
Ah, yeah. That was maybe a few weeks back. I'm not clear. Yeah, he's famous. I heard he could bring people back from the dead, and then he just walked unarmed and unaccompanied into the middle of a massive city. So, can you call it a kidnapping when it's like your own fault?
Yes.
That's kind of victim
Yeah.
blaming, isn't it?
You
Oh
it's
man.
still a
Okay.
kidnapping.
Yeah, next to that guy, another person, the person playing the drums, stops playing drums and goes, "That elf is right. That's kind of like victim blaming, dude. That's not cool."
Not cool.
Hey, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I mean that he is slightly naive, and I'm doing it again, aren't I? Being kidnapped was certainly not his fault. That was the kidnapper's fault, 100%. And yes, it did happen. It happened right here, didn't it? In front of Library Square, that's right.
You wouldn't have happened to see it or know anyone who's happened to see it, did you?
Well, there is a rumour going round, but we're all so out of our skulls all the time. It's very hard to remember what's just in our head or what's actually real. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah. I pass again to you. What I heard was that right after he went down the street here was this big like gang war thing, right? Mm-hmm. And it was rumored to be the Society of the Snake. Now, I don't know all the different society names, as some people will. I heard that there was some things found at the scene, like silver rings, and that silver rings are like a call sign of one of these societies. I don't know which one, but silver rings with a picture of a ring on it. It's kind of weird, right? A silver ring with a signet, but the picture in the signet is a ring.
Is there a picture of a ring
Whoa,
on the picture
whoa,
of the
dude.
ring?
I don't know, man. I haven't seen it, but I remember them saying that there was this silver ring. Maybe that's another society. I don't know, but apparently that's weird because apparently the gang fighting each other was like, what is it? I heard like two factions of the same snake Society of the Snake, like two factions. But then there were these silver rings, and I don't know, man. That whole scene, that whole secret society scene, it's a bit much, you know.
What faction are you a part of?
Oh, we're students. We're from the university district behind here. We're studying, my friend here is studying music to be a bard. I'm studying philosophy.
Let me jam on those bongos for a little bit.
Yeah, here you are.
Rocking out on the bongos.
You do that. Okay, Billicus rocks out on the bongos.
Have you seen any snakes?
Like
We
the
fought
animal?
I don't know anymore. I don't know what happened, but I'm pretty sure we fought some snakes.
You seem upset or traumatized, and I'm sure it wasn't your own fault.
There were snakes.
It was
Right,
kind of our
right.
own fault.
We've lost
It was?
someone.
Oh.
And there were snakes. I hate snakes.
Oh, I see that there's a tavern nearby. Maybe we'll find out more information there.
Oh yeah, that's a tavern called The Bound Book.
The bound book.
Yeah, it's next to the library.
Oh.
It looks quite chill. You see like educated types and scribes in the signature purple scribes robes of the civil service.
I am a doctor.
Scribes know a lot of stuff. Let's go to the bound book, guys.
Do you have a Dwarven theology program at your university?
So you should say that. Yeah, we have a guest lecturer who's from the Western Spine Mountains talking about the mythology and how it develops in an underground society and how that relates to its symbolism. Yeah, man.
And how it's all true.
Yeah.
It's good. Okay.
But I'm in 101 on that, so don't ask me. I'm just doing my best.
Well, if you need help with your homework sometime, I'm hanging around here, you know?
Yeah, well, this is where we chill. On the steps of the library. We're students, you know.
But no information about the Cedric guy. Because you were too high when you saw him get kidnapped.
Okay, he looks down at his roll-up. He looks at his other students, and then he looks back at you and goes, "Did you ask me that question like about 5 minutes ago, and didn't I already answer it? Was that just me?"
Must be a contact high, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not used to this stuff.
All right, well, be well, guys.
Cool.
I just want to fight a snake.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk. I walk to the bound book and then start gathering information there.
Okay, you enter the bound book. You all sit at an empty table. It's a kind of quiet inn. It's more like a hotel bar. It's literally a hotel bar. It's an inn in Library Square where the ground floor is a bar. Mm-hmm. Seems quiet, candlelit, wooden oak, nice polished oak tables.
I look for
lots of
books
scribes.
about snakes.
Have I heard anything, or does my knowledge of Arcana, does anything kind of come through?
Not yet, no.
With this silver meta rings and...
Doesn't sound magical to you, no, for sure.
All
Would you
right.
like to search your knowledge for clues?
I would love to do that.
What is your knowledge arcana?
My knowledge arcana is 8.
So it's DC 15, so roll a d20, add 8, and try to beat 15, or 15 or above.
Books, man.
17.
17 plus 8 is 20. So I did it.
Yeah, okay, you have a think about it, and you think you are sure you have never heard of any magical ring or magic type of item which requires like a picture of itself in the signet, because that's what would maybe have significance for a spell like a reproduction spell or something, right? Like a polymorph. But having searched your notes and all your knowledge, you're pretty sure that's not a thing you've heard of in magical item making.
Guys, back in Druid Community College, I had to study a lot of this stuff, and this is just not ringing any bells. This is a total mystery to me.
Okay.
Can I do a perception check to see if I'm wasting my time in this inn?
Just when you're thinking about that, you perceive bar staff coming over to you. Hello, can I help you? You look like a group of adventurers hungry for ale and information.
Oh, great. Yes, let me get both.
Okay, which would you like first?
Well, I guess the ale would be pretty useful right now, but yes, also some information. We've been hearing a lot about these two warring factions with the Secret Society of the Snake, and I was wondering if you knew anything about that.
So many secret societies. I'm familiar with that. Do you know that the academic world here has its own secret societies?
Is this relevant information?
It may be. Let me tell you the name of them. There's the Flat Hat Society. There's the Wolf's Head. There's the Cadaver Club. There's the Quill and Sword. The Order of the Scepter, the Scroll... Wait, did you say Silver Ring?
Oh, yeah. Our friend Billicus was just telling us about how he knows nothing about silver rings.
Yeah, there is one society...
Are they secret?
In the world of clerics and religion called the Order of the Silver Ring.
I slowly turn my head.
They wear silver rings, they're clerics, and they worship a kind of a sort of modern-day saint, like a deified person. I can't remember her name. Some village girl in the countryside, some kind of martyr, and then they actually worship her like they've got her remains, like a relic. And I believe they have I wouldn't say a home or a clubhouse. It's like a catacomb where the remains are. It's in the catacomb district, exactly down the other end of the road from here, by the prison near the noble quarter. Mm. And they have a place there, and you can know it because there is a silver ring on the door, and it's like a ring within a ring on the picture or something. That's like their place where they hang out, but I guess it's also their temple.
Oh, finally a clue.
Guys, ring with a ring. This sounds very familiar.
I put down my snake book. Tell me more about these wolves.
You put down your what?
Snake book. I'd found a snake book.
Book of snacks.
Oh, from the thing.
Yeah.
Tell you more about these wolves.
Yeah, you said they were wolf cult? Wolves?
Oh, the Wolf's Head. That's one of the academic secret societies. I think they're just like, heavily into certain books or something. But they're always having their meetings in here. That's why I know.
I scratch Manto.
In fact, that's them over there on that table. They're all wearing the white robes and the picture of the wolf on the back.
I waved to them. Bye, guys.
They wave back, but kind of look at you snootily like academia snobs.
I'm very friendly.
Okay.
I walk over,
smile.
sit down at their table. Wolves, then!
After a 10-minute in-depth conversation with all of them, you ascertain that they are basically a book club.
Oh.
Oh my god, they have so many copies of The Alchemist.
And they only accept members who've proven they've read X amount of books in a certain genre. And being a girl from the plains, you haven't really read many books, if any.
I can barely read books.
You can read maps with the human code on it, yeah.
I am literate, but not very much.
You notice outside it has now become not only like dim evening with lanterns, but the dark night skies above. And any remaining establishments that are open are lighting lanterns and fires now.
It's a good thing that we were well rested at the noble's house before we came out. I say we go to the catacombs. See
Catacombs.
the catacombs. And meet these people who are rings within rings.
Let's go see some cats.
You drink your ale, and the guy says, "Hey, first time here on the house."
Oh, we
This
can pay.
guy.
Yeah, when will we ever get to use our money?
Oh, would you like to pay?
Well, I can't, but
This is the most expensive
In
ale
fact,
in the city. It's 20
I-
gold pieces per flagon.
I am going to pay for the entire bar tonight.
You are?
Yes.
May I see some sort of proof of credit?
I pass my credit.
He looks at it, he checks the seal, his jaw drops, he takes a breath, and he goes, "Yep."
Yep.
And then he says, "Everyone here, these fine group are paying for all your drinks for the whole night on the house." And
Yeah.
all of the academic book club secret societies turn around and begrudgingly give you a thankful look.
If you guys have any information about weird secret societies or like people being kidnapped or gang wars within secret societies or Civic Square assassinations, please direct that information to the Greenstone House.
Okay.
Thank you. And then I walk out and we walk towards the catacombs.
Okay. Walking west along the thoroughfare, you pass many wonderful sights of this amazing civilized city. Now it's come alive with lights, candles in windows, the coloured paper lanterns, actual flaming lanterns hanging in front of various stores. And you notice it feels actually very safe as well compared to the places you normally go at night. Because, historically you're normally trashing
mean,
places
like,
at night.
Rather than like the middle of an assassin's guild. It's a little safer than that.
Yeah.
Or an evil, multi-dimensional octopus-faced monster's lair.
Yeah.
It's safer than that.
Or the mission adherent, right? The secret town of evil Theophanite clerics and
Or
stuff.
even the catacombs we went to right at the start where we found a ring.
Yeah, this place is actually pleasant. So, walking east along the east-west central thoroughfare, you cross past the back of the city halls. You come to Artisan Street, which is a huge northwest thoroughfare, beautifully paved, with the finest masterwork craftsmen of the city have their workshops here, although most of them are kind of closed now. Then you cross a bridge over a river, and you come into the district which has Executioner's Square, with some currently standing empty gallows, the prison, with a bunch of soldiers standing in front of the gates. Also, on the north side of this road, you see various like temples, stone houses, and catacombs. And there's like a whole little district of them now.
That Artisan Street was beautifully paved.
It was. I did notice that.
Is there a festival or something going on, or is all the lanterns normal? Is this just kind of the city culture? I've been locked up in a bar for weeks, man.
I mean, we just got here, so we have no idea.
Hey, where's Bjorn?
We don't know.
who's this Bjorn
Maybe.
fellow?
He was a rogue.
There was some snakes, and now Bjorn's not here. And
I hope he's still alive.
we should probably find him.
Well, I guess if he's gone back to the house, then he's okay.
Yeah.
In the meantime, we're in these catacombs, so maybe we should like check out that ring within a ring thing, since that's what we walked here for.
Do I notice anything? I look around for anything with this ring within a ring symbol.
It's a little kind of dark alley whole district thing. You're standing at the threshold of it.
Luckily I can-
Maybe I need a marching order in case of surprise attacks, right?
You know what? I'm gonna go first this time, you guys.
Okay,
F it.
Billicus first.
I guess second.
Seyda second.
Yeah, I guess I'll go third.
And I take up the rear.
Are you gonna light up your teeth again, Billicus?
I'm gonna use my Elven low light or night vision.
Low light vision.
Yeah, it's dim, dark, and shadowy in there, but occasionally there's like a burning torch in
Ooh, don't
in a
dwarves
sconce.
have dark vision?
They live in caves.
Well, I know.
let me
Garrick
see.
has dark vision, which means totally able to see at night. Yeah,
Okay, I have dark vision.
so I'll let you know if there's anything down a dark alley that you would definitely see.
Let's see. Does any of us not have dark vision?
Maybe a human couldn't see it.
Yeah.
Do you want me to make your eyes glow?
Nope.
That wouldn't help, would it? Actually.
Ruin what vision
Okay,
she
you
does
stand
have.
you stand at the threshold of lanes and dark, shadowy buildings in the Catacomb and Temple district.
God, I hope there's something for us to do here.
You could enter it.
Yeah, let's enter.
I had
Someone
assumed that
could
we
state
did.
an action.
I had assumed that we did.
No, you haven't. You all stand
so
there.
we're-
I
so
enter
we're
the
just-
hell out of that catacomb
We're
district.
just standing in marching order. We're
Yes.
not
I'm
marching
in last place right now, so
I
whoever's in
enter it.
first.
I enter it as hard as I can.
Okay, who would like to make a listen check?
I'll listen. I'm pretty good
What's
at
your
listening.
listen skill?
5.
So you get +5 on the roll. So roll a d20 and try to beat the DC difficulty class of 15.
Okay. I rolled a 16 plus 5 is 21.
You creep in amongst these dark, shadowy buildings, most of which are 2 or 3 stories made of stone with like arched windows and gargoyles and angel statues and all kinds of frescoes depicting the afterlife and graves. You stop at one corner. Seyda listens intently. She hears small chattering voices carrying on the wind. You look in the direction and you spot one building with some kind of torch or light burning in a second story window. And you think you heard the word blah 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 ring.
Guys, stop. That way. Let's go that way.
Getting closer, you see it's a 2-story building. The bottom story has no windows in it, just one large arched entrance with like an iron kind of barred grate filling it. This is what you can see from a distance. But there are stairs on the outside of the building leading to a second story which has windows, one of which is lit up, and you can just about see the shadows of 2 people having a quiet conversation up there.
I'll as stealthily as I can go up the stairs.
So you go up the stairs. Garrick, what's your action?
I'm going to make an observation for the window.
You want to observe the window?
Yeah.
For now, okay. Yeah, we'll come back to these actions. Hjani.
I suppose I see Billicus going up the stairs and I follow him because I have no idea what else to do
Can
right
we
now.
just assume Manto is coming with me?
Manto is always with you if
All
not
right,
stated.
fantastic.
Seyda.
I'm going to listen again and see if I can pick up any of this conversation.
Let's start with Seyda. To hear their words from here, let's go 15 again, because to make it harder than when you were further away would not make sense.
Me too.
I'm going to get to your action in a moment.
Okay.
You're observing, so you'll get it.
I have
Seyda.
+5, and I rolled a 3. It's only 8.
You can't make out what they're talking about, but perhaps Garrick can. What's your listen roll? Your listen skill.
Carrots, peas and carrots. Peas and carrots.
That'd be wisdom. So then 2, right? Just
Wisdom based,
right,
+2,
right.
and you need to get 15 or above on a d20.
rolled a 4 plus 2 is 6.
No, they're keeping pretty quiet now. Billicus and Hjani go up the stairs. At the top of the stairs, there is a door, a wooden door, which appears to be closed but doesn't have any locks on it that are visible.
All right, I stop, I freeze, I listen, I suppose.
What's your listen skill?
It is 9.
9, and you need to get 15 or above.
A 5 plus 9 is 14.
There doesn't appear to be anything directly behind this door, to your knowledge.
Can we open it a crack and take a look?
I open a crack and take a look, but I feel like I've already made my action. But if that
Well, no, there's nobody else to wait on at the moment. So,
Okay.
so you open,
My action is, hey, Billicus, open it a crack and take a look.
All right, let me wait for the remainder of this action, and then I will do so.
You push open the door slowly, and you peek in, and you see a like a 30 or 40 feet long corridor lit by a lantern. It seems to run the length of the side of this building, and there are 2 evenly spaced doors on the side wall. And on the outside wall, there are some windows looking out of the building.
Did this building have, like, the ring insignia on it, or are we just sneaking
Nobody
into
has looked at the front gate yet.
we just sneaked into a random building?
There are always specific things you can look for that you never do.
Yeah.
You always claim there's nothing to do, but there are always things to do you forget. But it's up to you what you do. So now we come back to Seyda and Garrick. You observe them at the top of the stairs. Around the side, they go up and there's no noises coming. They're kind of peeking in the door. You two can't quite hear what they're saying. What are your next actions, Seyda?
I do, out of character for a second, I do want to point out that you told us that this mission would take like knife-like precision, and we decided to do it because we've never been like a knife, we're more like a hammer.
That's exactly right.
Which is exactly what we do. But
knife.
I am going to have a little look-see and see if I see any ring insignias anywhere.
Yeah, I just want to add to your point that we chose and then designed this based on the idea of going to intrigue, knife-like precision, and a free-form adventure you could enter at any point, giving you more freedom, but also meaning that you had to, pick things.
But we're still like a hammer.
And it was a really, really ill thought out decision. But we're getting there.
We're just crashing around.
We just broke into somebody's house for no reason.
So Seyda, what was your
I am going to have a little look-see and see if there are any ring insignias. I look for rings.
Okay, you approach the gates. The first thing you see, actually, is that looking in It's just bars, and you can see into the room. Now, it's dark, but some outside light is shining in. The ground floor is just one huge open room with black columns going down the sides, and you can see some sort of stone altar table at the far end. It's like a very simple, humble temple. Takes up the bottom floor. The gate is down. There is a big lock on the gate. And on that huge sort of padlock-sized lock in the gate, it's covered with one of those keyhole covers that sort of slides off. And on there is a picture of a ring within a ring.
Okay, good. So,
And now, wait, Garrick, what do you do?
Well, I follow her over to the gate.
You also see the ring within a ring.
I nudge him and go,
And I say, ring. Within a ring.
Meanwhile, you guys are just standing just outside the door looking into this corridor. The upper floor seems to be made up of a ante-chamber / corridor and 2 doors into 2 rooms.
Well, something tells me that we're in the right place, even though we never really bothered to check. So maybe we should just walk into this corridor. I kind of nudge him along, Billicus along, because he's in front of me.
I walk in there looking like I'm supposed to be in there. And
Okay.
as long as nobody's in there.
You guys walk in confidently but stealthily, and you reach the first door, and you can hear those 2 people's sound of their conversation from behind the very first door.
Can I listen check?
Yep. What's your listen skill?
My listen skill is +4.
+4, and you only need DC 12, the lowest
All right, let's see.
level.
I can't hear a thing.
You guys all suck at listening.
As if you haven't noticed. Yes, we're all terrible listeners.
That's right, yes. Only Robyn at the very beginning. No, Seyda at the very beginning.
Sometimes I listen, sometimes I start thinking
Well,
about
that's what
things.
happened is you accidentally happened onto listening to something and then failed all kind of paying attention or following up in detail. Yeah.
Hjani, did you hear anything?
It just sounds like mumbo jumbo to me.
Let me see if I can hear anything.
What's your listen check? Listen check marathon until you succeed.
Listen check is I have a 9.
9,
Plus 9.
okay, 12 or above. On a D20 for the listeners.
19.
19. 19 plus 9 is 28.
Wow, you listen so well.
It's that moment of lucidity again.
They are talking about they're talking about, you can ascertain they are talking about some society they're in called the Order of the Ring, but it's not secret society talk. It's just like they're clerics and that's their chapter. They're just talking about stuff like the monthly accounts and gossip about other members not being as pious as they are. But finally, after a couple of minutes of listening, you hit upon something which is like, you know, I know the hiding things in plain sight is fine, and people don't know, so it's no problem. But I don't like it just being the 2 of us in here. You know, this is like we should have people on hand. You know, this is risky. We should be protecting this place.
Hjani, I think those guys are having an affair.
Oh my.
I don't know if I should be listening to this.
What have we stumbled upon?
I don't know what to do. Should we knock on the door? Should I kick
Yeah.
it down? Should we leave?
Let's knock. Do they sound dangerous?
I kind of feel like I'd be intruding if I went in there. It's kind of rude.
Okay. Well, then I guess we should knock.
I'll tell you what.
Cliffhanger, cutting back down to the bottom floor. You guys stand at the door, the locked door. There's still nothing from the other 2 as they like endlessly debate simple actions. Let's go on to Seyda and Garrick.
This is definitely the place. I follow Hjani and Billicus up the stairs, and I open the door, and I say, "Hey guys, I'm looking for some rings."
Shh. Wait a moment, Garrick. What do you do before I resolve that?
How high up is the window?
Like a story, like a bit above the ceiling of this room.
I want to do a...
To you, that's like 3 stories.
Oh, come on. I want to do a climb.
Yeah, what's your climb skill?
Good question, DM. It's a 4.
And this is very simple. It's the lowest level, DC 12. Lots of handholds and carvings.
Ooh, this is a natural 1.
Awesome. So you come to the top of the stairs. You're all in front of the door. You're about to open it. And what you see, you know, I said the corridor is like going down one length of the side of the building. So there's all the arched windows. looking out. You hear some climbing. You see 2 sets of fingers come over one of the windowsills beside you. You just see Garrick's head pop up and see you before he slips and just goes falling all the way back down, crumpled into a heap. Now, technically, it's a 1-story fall, so roll 1d6. That wasn't a good roll. I want to see that roll. Throw it.
I don't want to make it too loud, though.
No, it's fine. It's fine. We like the dice noises.
Yeah.
This is a 5.
You fall right into your head with your arm behind your back and take 5 hit points of damage.
And I scream a dwarven curse.
So that's what happens. He momentarily appears at the window, starts to smile, and then falls back and lands in a crumpled heap. Seyda opens the door, and you see 2 unarmed, robed clerics, both wearing silver rings, suddenly look round and have just absolute panic on their face.
Knife-like precision.
We come in peace.
Guys, we're looking for some rings. What do you know about rings?
Who are you?
I'm
please.
Seyda.
Nice to meet you, Seyda. My name is Norman Pius III, and this is private property. And yes, you should immediately say no more, turn around, and leave our abode, or I'll be forced to call the city watch.
No, it's okay. Can you just tell us about some rings?
Please leave.
No.
Okay, we are going to call the city guard.
Well,
All right,
how are
hold
you
on,
going to do
hold
that?
on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
His friend says, I'm William Davis. I'm also a cleric. This is our temple, and just behind me here, behind this piece of furniture, is a bell that I will ring out loud, and the guards from across the way at the prison will come to help us immediately.
Mr. Davis.
Yes?
Mr. Pius. Did I get it right?
Yes and yes.
Oh my god, I'm awesome, you guys. Don't do anything rash. These kind of backdoor shenanigans that you guys are up to, that's none of my business.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a liberal guy, you know?
Please leave.
Wait.
There's nothing in this complex for you to find. Leave immediately.
Wait,
Oh,
nothing to
interesting.
find.
I
That means
walk
that there must
over
be
to the bell.
something to find.
Okay, you start walking over. Norman Pius stands still and freezes. William Davis starts this unskilled, not athletic person's attempt to... He's actually trying to get out the window and climb out and lower himself down. And he's
Hold on.
whimpering and
Hold on.
sweating. That's what's happening now.
I hear you guys talking about some cleric mumbo jumbo.
Okay, so you keep talking, Hjani.
I walk over to the bell and just grab it.
Okay, you walk behind the thing and you see a small bell on a rope and you just sort of put your hand and stand there.
Yeah.
Not very aggressively, but I do realize I am like 6 foot tall and very big. But I do grab the guy who's trying to get out the window nicely.
Okay, let's see if you can catch him before he tries to climb down.
Okay.
Let's do an opposed dexterity check. He gets +0.
He's gonna land on Garrick.
+3.
You get +3. I'll roll this out here. So he gets a 10.
I get a 4 plus 3. That was a 4.
You stride across the room, but he successfully starts climbing out the
slippery.
window down. Garrick, you pick yourself up, so dust yourself off. Then you hear something, you turn around, and just on the corner
Good for you.
there, down the building, you see one of these cleric guys, in his robes, not armor, like climbing down the side of the building.
Same window that I just fell out of?
No, it's just a little bit. It's just down the building a little bit. But you clearly, you heard something, and then you see this guy climbing down.
All right, I want to run over there. Well, not run. I want to see. Let's see.
What do you do? Say
What
an
do I
action.
do? Yeah, I walk over there stealthily, and
Yep.
then I scream, "Hello!" to startle him.
Okay, so he climbs down. He's looking. He's panicking. He gets around. He turns around. You're right in his face, and you say hello. And he literally startles, tries to run the other way, and just face butts right into the wall behind him, and falls to the ground in a heap, unconscious.
And I get on him.
Seyda, you look down out the window now, and you see that.
Bring him in. Bring him in.
I straddle him.
What?
Okay,
Not
No.
strangle.
No,
Straddle.
what?
Wait, what?
okay. You see Garrick sitting on top of his prone body and giving you the thumbs up as if to say he's not going anywhere.
Okay.
I think
Guys,
you might
I
have to
wanna
go
say-
down and grab
Wait,
him.
I'm Norman Pius III. Please don't kill me. We are mere clerics. There's nothing in this entire building. There's certainly nothing hidden around, over, or under it, and we only have our robes and our faith. Why are you assaulting us? You're criminals. You will surely be caught.
We haven't assaulted anyone.
Yeah.
We just came in. You've got a ring on the door. We're looking for rings.
Yes.
You guys seem like nice guys.
He holds up his hand. I have a ring here too. Why does that give you the right to desecrate our temple and beat us up?
What? No one's beaten up anyone.
My friend, I heard him just outside. I heard him whimper and hit stone.
Tell us more about this thing that's not hidden anywhere around this temple, please.
What?
You said there's something that's not hidden here.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Do we have to intimidate?
I specifically remember hearing something like that. I'm not sure how you picked that up, but this does sound familiar. I heard something about hiding in plain sight.
Okay, looking to the other corner of the room, also where Hjani is, you notice that there are another set of steps at the end of this room, sort of going down behind the furniture to the ground floor from inside. Don't go down there.
No? Oh, okay. So...
Hey, no, seriously, I'm Norman Pius III again. Seriously, like, there's nothing here to rob. I'll give you the 3 copper pieces I have.
We don't want to rob you.
Yeah, here, have a silver piece.
But, well, I'd love to answer your questions, but you're not making any sense.
Like, no, seriously, here,
Okay, look,
have some money.
He well, thank you. He motions towards Seyda and says, look, I would love to answer your questions, but your friend is not saying a sort of coherent sentence to me at all about anything I might know of or any context or background, and I'm very confused, and you've broken into my temple.
Okay, we did break in, but we've given you a silver piece. Here, have another silver piece. Shall we go down those stairs? I look to everyone else and ask, shall we go down those stairs?
Well, maybe I want to ask Norman the Pious a couple more questions.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, since it seems like we never seem to ask enough questions before doing things.
I think coming in and just being like a hammer has achieved a lot here, though.
Yeah, okay. Well, basically, Norman the Pious, so you guys are a secret society of the Silver Ring?
No, we are the Order of the Silver Ring. We're just a group of clerics. It's our faction.
Oh, what's your faction about?
The Silver Ring.
We're literally just here to, hear your story.
Look, I was walking by and we heard the word ring, and evidently that led us to this series of events. This all made sense at the time.
We pray to the Saint Hanna Hallswift.
Who's that?
The saint we pray to.
Oh,
A wonderful martyr of our faith.
Oh, cool. Is this like the peasant girl that apparently martyred? We heard something in this library square about a silver ring.
Well, we're trying to convert people to our religion, so people have heard of us.
Is it just the 2 of you?
Oh, don't kill me.
We're not going to kill you.
Is your order just 2 people?
Yes, that's right. Me and my friend, if he's still alive.
He's fine.
He's okay.
He leans out the window.
Garrick.
There's a dwarf sitting on him. That's surreal.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I'm sorry.
I give a friendly wave.
Hi. He looks very unsettled. Why is there a dwarf sitting on my friend in the street at night?
Look, I want to stress to you guys again. There were tons of women at that bar normally.
No, there were.
Well, okay, so you're an order that only has 2 people? That sounds highly suspect.
We're a new religion.
Do I have to do an intimidate to try to get more information out of him? I asked the group.
I think, yeah, just intimidate him, I think.
Yeah. Listen, Norman, stop fucking with us. Okay. What's actually going on here?
What is your intimidate roll?
+5.
Okay, you only have to beat 12, by the way. I'm going to make it a check.
17 + 5, 22.
Okay, he's very, very scared, and he goes, okay, listen. Look, just leave me out of it. Let me walk away. Just go down to the temple, search around the altar. You'll find the secret entrance, all in the basement. But just, let me go. I want to live.
Now that is knife-like precision.
Yeah, there you go. Thanks for your time, Norman.
William Davis wakes up, and you just hear him go, oh, what? There's a dwarf sitting on me. What happened? Where was I? Who are you, sir?
Listen, bub, what did you do with Cedric?
Okay, he doesn't speak, but he has a very obvious look of shock, like, how did that person know this information?
Because I talked to some hippies in Library Square, and I'm realizing now maybe they were just really high, but...
Am I still unconscious and dreaming this? Can you dream when you're unconscious? I don't know.
I will sit on you harder unless you tell me where this man is.
Don't kill me. By the way, you guys can just hear this going on out the window.
Yeah, so we're just all leaning out the window now.
I'm also going to make... Did I hear what they were saying up there?
No, you didn't. You can intimidate.
Yeah, I'm going to do an intimidation.
Wait, what? Declare your bonus, if any.
I have no charisma.
Okay, so let's do an opposed check then. He also has 0 charisma, so it's me v you and a d20 roll-off.
Oh my God. Let's do it, DM.
He gets an 18.
I have a 19.
Nice.
Boom.
He puts on a mean face. He looks at you as if to say, "Not today, dwarf." And you just make any remote flexing of your muscles, taking out of your mace, and he caves in a second. Yeah. He's like, "Not the licking of the lips. He's going to eat me. Dwarves eat people, do they?"
Don't be racist.
I'm sorry. Just look behind the altar and let me live.
All right, altar. All right. Bye-bye.
Oh, thank you.
And I make my way up the stairs merrily.
Okay, he runs off into the night.
I walk in there. Hey guys, it's behind the altar.
Yeah, we know.